You need to tie that off so that you can hold this one. Because you'll drop the port side first.
Just slipped as well?
Yeah. We don't. We need this one slipped. That one doesn't need to be slipped. Okay, I'll drop this line first and then we can drop the starboard side together. Yeah, port is off. We're off? Okay. Alright, off at the bow. I can't help it. It's just a gentle little push. A gentle push.
Goodbye, Valencia.
Goodbye, Valencia. Ah, I'm a bit sad. We've had a lovely month. Well, and we were here before winter, so we've had several months here actually.
Well, we've made lots of happy memories.
We have made lots of happy
We've got
memories.
defenders on board.
Yes.
Diamonds so earth, and I will wanna take you traveling the world. I can love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Yep. You'll probably need to take the main sheet off. See where she catches on the spread as well, just turn into wind. Nice.
Not quite enough wind to fill the sails at the moment. We've only got about 3 knots, so hopefully it fills in a little bit throughout the day. And we can actually turn the engine off. That would be lovely.
Well, we're back, aren't we? It's back. It's season 4. We're actually sailing, which is nice. This is kind of what we wanted, isn't it? Actually get the bloody boat moving. I would say that Valencia, I know that I've waxed lyrical about Valencia. We've been there for a month, getting the boat ready and just waiting for, you know, visitors and friends and stuff. All I would say is I think it's the nicest city we've ever visited for just having everything. As the Italian chap on our pontoon said, if you were to plan a city for the future, that's what Valencia would be. So anyway, enough about Valencia, because I've talked about it a lot in previous videos. We're off. It's time to start moving north, which for us means, well, we're heading today towards a place called San Carlos de la Pita. By tomorrow, we've got an overnight stop, so we've got a little trip today, a lovely little shakedown, about 30 miles. Then we're going to head up the coast to San Carlos de la Pita, which has got an inland lagoon in it, hopefully catch up with some friends there. Then after that is going to be hopefully the beautiful Roman city of Tarragona, then Barcelona. We've been to Barcelona, liked it, want to go back, and then after that there are some lovely little anchorages hopefully, and then into France, and I am really looking forward to France. So lovely to be back on the water. These sails are driving the boat forward, albeit with a little bit of motor assistance, but they're set really well. So we've got 5 knots of apparent wind. A lot of it's created by the motor, but it gives us a bit of drive.
Gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let sunshine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke, and I will try to fix what has been broken, and take this weight off my shoulders, cause I know yesterday ain't coming back.
10 knots on the beam. Flat seas. Bright sunshine.
What is the true wind strength?
True wind is 13 knots.
Yeah, this is kind of like something I kind of enjoy.
It's nice not having bimini up.
I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, when the darkness starts to fade, feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sunshine in the day.
I do not remember having sailing this good in a very, very long time. We got 15 knots coming just abaft of the beam, as Nick is fond of saying. And we're doing about 6.5, 7 knots, 7.7, 7.9. That's pretty exciting. That's what new sails and a clean hull does. Hey Fabry? It's a shame we've only got another 7 miles to go before our marina. Puerto Marina Burinova, Puerto Marina Burinova. This is what Ruby Rose, over. Puerto Marina Burinova, Puerto Marina Burinova. Got Ruby Rose, over. Yes, hello, we're a 12-metre sailing yacht. We've just entered the port and we're requesting a berth for tonight, over. I don't speak Spanish.
Sorry, again.
No, it's español.
The international language for this is English.
Well, then he does
Right, could you
know.
just hail him, please?
Puerto Marina Burinova, yacht with Rose, over. I still need to get the fenders out, so we might have to do some laps.
Okay, we'll just... What's it called? Yacht Club?
No, Puerto Marina.
Puerto Marina Burinova, Puerto Marina Burinova. This is Yacht Ruby Rose, over.
Go ahead from Burinova.
Yeah, hello, we've arrived. I called before. We are requesting a space for a 12-metre sailing boat, over.
Yes, wait a moment please, the sailor is coming. The boat berth in pontoon number 2.
Pontoon number 2, do you have a number for that, please, over?
It's the first pontoon.
First pontoon, okay, we will wait for the marinero, is that correct, over?
That's correct.
Okay, we're just making circles outside your office, over.
Thank you so much.
Listening on 9. So I'm going to go in on starboard.
Yeah.
Therese, put another fender or so. How many fenders you got outside?
I'm ready.
You okay, Therese? Some feet are going to get pushed on really quite quickly, yeah?
Okay, well, you have to take our line. It's all ready for my lazy line situation. Oh, where's your recording? Oh, we're in. It's a bit rolly and rocky, but we're in. all tied up, nice and safe and sound for the night. And first thing tomorrow morning, we'll drop our lines and carry on heading north.
We're going to get pushed back. We've only got about, what, 10 foot before we hit the boat behind.
Yeah.
My plan would be to take the stern line off.
Yeah.
First we'll take this line off, yeah?
Yeah.
Then we're going to take the stern line off and bring that stern line, actually, see if we can get that one on a slip, as in that spring. We'll
Yeah.
put that spring onto a slip that goes around that, yeah? So we can pull that off really quickly.
Sorry, I'm confused.
Okay,
What are we
so
doing with the stern? Start with the stern line.
That one comes off.
Okay.
Not doing anything.
And then this.
No, then this spring,
This is
take
becomes.
this off. I'm
Yeah.
going to put this as a spring on a slip around that cleat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Between where?
Between this cleat here
Yeah.
and the stern.
Okay. All right. Right.
Then,
Yes.
if the bow doesn't swing out, we can spring it out.
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, spring, get that spring off, please. It's on a slip. Are we off, babe?
So it was getting a little bit hairy outside. The wind picked up to about 25 knots, and we decided to put a reef in, and we also had a jibe. So we did all that in one manoeuvre, and I'm sorry I didn't film it, but our GoPro was dead. So anyway, so we've done that, we've jibed, we've put 2 reefs in, so we've slowed her down, and she's a lot more comfortable now because it was getting a little bit rocky. And this is what life on a monohull when things are getting a little bit rolly. I come downstairs to make a cup of tea, and everything is on the floor. We've got like the fan on the floor with the other fan. We've got our chopping block there, which usually lives next to our oven. That's just gone sliding across the floor. We had a drawer come out, which Nick's had to put back in. Luckily nothing was broken because it was our like laptop hard disk drawer. And you know, we've got a couple of pillows in the corner, that's totally fine. All of our change, like we keep all of our loose change in the bowl so that when we go to the laundry we have all of our change there. That's all on the floor behind me, along with all the blankets and pillows that we keep on the couches. But the most annoying thing is that our spices, which live on the spice rack, which is obviously not hill proof, have all gone crashing down onto the floor, and then I think you can see them there. Just there. You can't see the spices all over the floor, but yeah, there's like dried herbs everywhere. So that's going to be my job to clean up, and from experience I know that I'll be finding dried thyme or whatever in the nooks and crannies of this boat for probably weeks if not years to come. So yeah, that's life on a heeling and rolling monohull. It's fun as long as you don't break anything valuable and you don't make too much of a mess. It can be fun. But yeah, I'm glad that the boat's now a little bit calmer, and I'm going to make some tea for us as a reward. We've had up to about 30 knots, I think. Nick's about 28, 30 knots. We've got 25 knots at the moment. Top speed's 9.6. Average speed is 7.1. And yeah, we're doing about 5.5. Yeah, anywhere between 5.5 and 7.5 knots at the moment. I think, yeah, average is about 7 knots. Don't know what else to tell you. It's a beautiful day. Sun's out, windy, but coming from behind us for once. And we're just enjoying the ride. I think later on today the wind's going to drop off, and at that point the engine will unfortunately have to come on, so we're enjoying it while we can.
Do some star jumps to keep warm. It's freezing.
No, come sit next to me, I'm in the sun, kind of.
No, I'm just going to sit down here.
You're going to stay downstairs?
I'm just going to stay here.
Oh. Yeah, it is a bit cold. It is a bit cold. It's only 11 degrees.
You don't feel cold?
No! But I think that your entire body's in the shade, I'm in the sun.
I'm my mother's son.
Yeah, so you don't have your vest on
Where's my vest?
Well, after a very exciting morning, we now have very little wind. The motor is back on and the clouds are rolling in and it's actually becoming quite cold again. I don't want to do it again with my sunglasses off. I like my sunglasses on sometimes. I forgot what I was saying. After a very exciting morning with lots of wind and jibing and reefing down and then shaking out the reefs and then furling the jib and then getting the jib back out and dodging oil tankers. There was a lot going on this morning. Now we have no wind. How many more miles to go? 19 miles to go. How many have we done? 30? We're doing about 6 knots, 5.5 knots, which is pretty good. We still have a little bit of wind, so we're still getting some drive from the sails, but yeah, our mission is just to get in now and enjoy our evening, and then we're going to have a few days off. So there's an update for you. That's what's happening. How many more miles to go?
6.5.
Okay, ready?
Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all.
It's a bit breezy this evening. And I'll just wash and brush my hair for a change.
I, however, have done all. I've just scrubbed my arse and off out.
Well, yeah, scrubbing your ass is better than what I usually get, so. Ooh.
Oh, we've got the line line. Alright.
Jeez.
Check the line.
Yeah.
Come on, come back.
Oh, wow. Let's put another fender here, babe. Yeah.
In between this,
What, you want me to...
this will slide up and along. I've got to push the photo. Ready? You got to wait for the roll. Ready? Now.
That can't slide up, Nick. I told you already I can't slide that up. It's the thing.
You want to keep up?
The only way I can do that is to take all that.
It will. You can wait for the cast to go.
Yeah, well, there's another
Let's talk or kicking the fender.
Let's conversation. Where was I? Okay. Now that that's sorted,
Take two.
take two. My hair was all lovely and newly brushed, and now it's like a mess, a tangled mess.
However, I'm perfectly coiffed.
So anyway, Here we are in St. Carlos de la Rapita, and this is a very popular area for a lot of liveaboards to spend the winter apparently. We actually very nearly spent our winter here, but we stayed in Valencia because we were so charmed. Anyway, so we got in this afternoon after 2 lovely days of sailing, and apart from this squall, which has just kind of come out of nowhere, and hopefully it's passed now and that's the end of that. It's been a lovely couple of days, and to end that really nice kind of weekend of sailing, we have been invited over for dinner by 2 of our friends, Elena and Ryan, who you may know from Sailing Kittiwake. They're a fellow YouTube channel. I shall link to them below in our description. And yeah, Elena is Italian and has promised us pasta for dinner tonight, so we are excited. We have beers, we're going to have pasta, beer, good conversation. Can't think of a better way to end a nice sail. And actually now it's a weirdly nice kind of evening now that squall's passed through. That was mad. Do you know where you're going?
Hey.
Okay. Oh wow! She's so pretty. Really precious. Oh my god, it is so cozy.
Have a look around. You can have a look.
Oh yeah, no, we want to have a look around. Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, the V-buds at the front.
Yeah.
So what's the plan? Go out through the French canals?
Oh, who knows? Yes.
Well, assuming...
If we don't sell the boat, the French canal's back to Itchen to sell the boat.
To where?
Near Portsmouth.
They'll be in the UK for a bit, yeah?
No, God no. No, Christ. No, we don't.